agent. We have our
Aw.
friend Shebnam, who's a business development manager for the Palladium Hotel Group. Welcome, Sheb.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. It's my pleasure to be here, and I love doing this with you, Susan. You know
Oh, and
that.
we love having you, and you know that too. We're just so happy to have you today on this great Friday to be with our friend Sheb Thillo, and welcome everyone. Everyone's joining in here on Facebook as well. Hi guys. So it's kind of a little bit, like I said, rainy over here where Sheb and I are in the GTA outside Toronto, but I know Sheb's going to add some beautiful sunshine to our topic because we're going to learn all about the Palladium Hotel Group because they really do have it all, right, Sheb?
We sure do.
You guys do, and I love it. And I can say I've traveled, as you know, personally, the Palladium hotels. And my husband and I, we especially love the TRS section. I'll be honest, we don't have kids, so it's a nice addition for us in our lives, right? Hi, everyone.
Absolutely.
So I guess we're gonna get started, Sheb, if this is
Okay.
great. We've got our people joining us here, and I know you have an amazing prize today that you're giving away to a lucky spoiled agent that stays on to the question period. You don't have to ask a question, but you have to stay on the question period. Sheb, do you want to say what that is?
Yes. So the prize is a 3-night stay for two. So you can bring someone with you. You can always bring me or Susie if you don't have someone. So it's for the Grand Palladium Cantenna, the fully newly renovated in Riviera Maya. I'm going to show you some pictures of the rooms today. And yeah, so you can win a 3-night stay to the Grand Palladium and Cantenna.
Wow, amazing. I look forward to the updates. And everyone, I know you all do too, and you have a great crowd coming on today. So everyone, just as normal, if you have any questions, please let's put them in the Q&A box, not the chat, because things move up in the chat and we're going to lose them. And we want to make sure that Sheb addresses all your questions. So leave the chat for, as I like to say, the oohs and the ahs. And as Shelby talks, I'm going to be putting in her information, how you can reach the entire sales team for Palladium for Canada, because yes, we have Sheb on here today, but there's also Christy and there's Julia as well. So as much as I'll add Sheb's contact, all the girls' contact, you can find them on the Spoiled Agent supplier page for the Palladium Hotel Group. So you just go into spoiledagent.com, use your login, go down to hotels and click Palladium Hotel Group, and it's bringing you to all the girls, which is great. So, okay, Miss Sheb, I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm going to be right here waiting for you at the end. And thanks everyone for joining us.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Susie. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. I have a couple of updates for you, and mainly I'm going to talk about our Riviera Maya complex as we're giving away a 3-night stay. You can win at the Cantenna. So I'm going to touch base on the other hotels as well, but mainly we're going to focus on our Riviera Maya complex today. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them at the end. Our team, first of all, before I go into product, he's not part of our team, but he is sort of. I think some of you know who he is. Rafael Nadal, the tennis player. He's got an academy in Costa Moreras. That's why we have his picture. So he is, I guess, part of our team. But more realistically, this is our Canadian team right here. Gabriel Rodriguez, Director of Sales for Canada. He's based in Toronto. We have Christy, my colleague out west. You know her. I'm in Toronto, Mississauga. And Julia, my colleague, is in Montreal. So I know most of you know us, but like Susie said, she's gonna have our emails on there, and at the end, I'll give you our emails as well, and that's the best way to reach us for any of your questions. So today, like I said, we would talk about the Palladium hotels, but mainly Riviera Maya complex. I'll touch base on the family selection, the terrace properties, and some of the updates. Grand Palladiums, as you know, we're in the Caribbean and Mexico, ideal for everyone, for your families, groups, couples, singles, for everyone. Even though we've done some renovations at some of them, we do continue doing some more renovations. So I'll tell you about that. And we know, we have the family selection section that's within the Grand Palladiums. That's an additional sort of like a complex ideal for families traveling with children. I'll touch base on that as well. Customers property, still one of your favorites. You guys sell this property like crazy. Thank you very much. Keep selling it. We are getting some sold out dates, so keep in mind for Christmas, New Year's. If people are looking, they should book now because I am seeing a lot of sold out dates already. And for 2025, the bookings are there. We have the wedding groups in, some of the corporate groups are coming back. We're in Playa Mujeres, about 35-40 minutes from the airport. You know, this one is our modern property with the elevator. We have beautiful rooms, swim outs, and all of that. We have the village area where all the restaurants and bars, entertainment is. And yeah, Rafael Nadal has his academy in Costa Mujeres. Beautiful spa here. We have a convention center. So that's pretty much for the customer's property. Pacific Coast, one of my favorites, as you know, I always mention it, Vallarta property. We have the family selection within that property. It's one of our smaller ones. I love this one. It's very friendly, amazing food. You can do a lot of water sports here, of course, being on the Pacific Coast for windsurfing or any of those other sports. And we have an area sectioned off. That's we called it our saltwater pool for those people who don't want the big waves on them. Ideal, again, ideal for everyone. Very Mexican, the rooms, the colors, bright. Yep, I see hearts. I know you've been there or you've sold it to your clients. They all love it. It's a gorgeous property. Jamaica, I'm going to be there next month again. I was already there like 3-4 times last year. Jamaica and Lady Hamilton, we're in an area called Lucy. So we've done a lot of renovations here. Jamaica section was closed last year, as you know. We reopened, we did all the rooms, we did the public areas, we did the lobbies. We even did renovations on the Lady Hamilton side. We did the rooms there, soft renovations, amazing food, great entertainment. So great for your families. We're actually, a lot of the families are booking us for Christmas and New Year's. I'm hearing a lot. So it's really good property for families. Punta Cana, as you know, we're on beautiful Bavaro Beach. We have the Palace section, Punta Cana, Bavaro. We've done renovations here and we're doing more renovations next year. We're gonna have the Bavaro section closed from April till December. We're going to renovate all the rooms, some of the restaurants, and we're adding a family selection there. Family selection sections have been very popular with families. We extended the buildings in Costa Mujeres. We have it in Vallarta. We have it in Riviera Maya now. I'm going to tell you more about that. And we're going to have it in Bavaro. I know I see hearts because it's amazing for families with children. A lot of the amenities are in your room and something for adults as well. It's not only for children. So I'm going to talk about the family selection. Before that, so Riviera Maya complex, about an hour and a half from Cancun. We're in between Playa del Carmen and Tulum. We have a beautiful stretch of beach there. I'm going to go into more detail about the Riviera Maya complex as we are talking about it today. White Sand, Colonial Cantena. You can stay at one. You have access to all three. It's a lush property, very spread out. Beautiful beach there. So lots to do for everyone. It is a big complex. No one gets bored. We have, yes, pickleball courts there as well. Beautiful spa here. So I want to show you a map of the complex. As you can see, we have the Cantena on one side. We've added the family selection rooms around here. We have the Colonial, we have the White Sand, and the TRS Yucatan, which is the adults only at the top there. Okay. I want to show you this beach. It is quite beautiful at this end of the Riviera Maya section here. It's a beautiful beach. We have a really nice big pool between Colonial and Cantena. So for families, I would say ideal to be in that section. We have the water park there, the splash park, the kids clubs are there. It's ideal for your families. So this is what the new Cantena rooms look like after the renovations. As you can see, the colors are bright, very soft, and it's great for your families. This is the regular Cantena side, and then we have the family selection with the added amenities. The rooms are pretty much the same, actually. It's just that you get more amenities in the family selection. If you've sold it, I know I'm seeing tons of hearts because I know some of you have sold it and your customers have come back saying they loved it. These are our white sand rooms. We did renovations a few years back, so they're still very nice. At the white sand, we have the suite. It's like a 1 bedroom. Keep that in mind for your families. There's like a door in between. It comes with a king bed and then pull-out sofa bed. And also we have connecting rooms at all the properties. When you're booking a connecting room with one of the tour operators, please make sure you're putting in 3 adults because they have to book and pay as 3 adults, even if the third passenger is a child. As far as hotel, we don't mind, but they do have to pay minimum 3 adults to book a connecting suite. And that's good for your families of 5 or more. If you have 2 adults or 3 adults, 2 children, 3 children. So those connecting rooms are excellent. And that's the only way to guarantee them in advance if they book a connecting room. So this is the pool on the white sand side. It is pretty big. White sand side tends to be a little bit more quiet than the Cantena Colonial because the kids club is there, the splash park is there. It's a little bit more busy. We did some renovations at the splash park in the Cantena Colonial section. As you can see, it is quite nice. Still for younger children, I would say maybe age 13 and under. And lots of restaurants to choose from between the 3 sections. 9 a la carte restaurants and then 5 buffets, and they have access to all of them. Okay, so family selection, as you know, we created this a few years back. We started in Puerto Vallarta, we added in Costa Mujeres. Now we have it in Riviera Maya, and next it's going to be in the Bávaro in Punta Cana. So this gives something more for families. So if we're looking at the Cantena section, when we reopened, we added a family selection. And you have some rooms with the private pools. You get tons of amenities in the room from your bottle warmers, bottle cleaners, sippy cups, customizing their fridge, pillow menu. They can have they can book their dinners for the whole week. They have priority on that. And adults get things too, of course. Wherever we have a TRS attached to the Grand Palladium, adults have access to the TRS side, which is adults only. They have premium drinks. So you have your butler, you have your own pool, own restaurant. So it's really, really good for the families. And I know we have some repeat clients. They've tried Costa Mujeres, now they're going to Riviera Maya, and they've told us that when the one in Punta Cana opens, they're going to go there too. So a lot of great options for families. Just make sure when you're booking it on the tour operator site, it has to say family selection section, okay? That means they're going to be in the family selection. And then they have access to all of the Grand Palladium, of course. This is the lobby, the check-in area at the family selection in Cantena. I wanted to show you this because when parents are checking in, it takes a few minutes. It's not that long, but the kids could be, I know they're tired from the plane. They get off and there's food there for them. There's like baby food, there's fruits, there's yogurt, there's drinks. They can have all that right in the lobby when they're checking in. They can play some games. We'll keep them busy while the parents are just doing the room assignments and things like that. Okay, so that's the lobby. You have a lot of exclusive areas for the family selection guests. This is what the rooms look like. It's similar to the Catena. It's just that this one has added amenities. Toothbrush, toothpaste, things like that too, of course. They get all kinds of, family boss, we call them. They get a bag depending on the age. Younger children get different things than the teenagers, of course. Rash guards and things like that. And we have the swim outs now for the families in the Cantena, which is great because sometimes younger kids fall asleep. You can put them in the room and you can still enjoy the pool and have some drinks for the adults. And we're going to have that in the Bávaro section too. So this is the Nest. Nest is a restaurant exclusive for all family selection guests. This is the one in Riviera Maya. I was just there actually, I think May or June, I can't remember, but I saw all of this and they have amazing food. Okay, so something for adults, of course, we have the Zentropia Spa in Mayan Riviera. This is one of the best spas. Adults can get all kinds of treatments here in the complex. So this is for everyone, not only for family selection guests. Everyone has access to the spa. I wanted to show you some of the pictures because this is an amazing spa and everyone should experience it. Okay, so we have some new amenities we've added to our properties, one of them being pickleball courts. So we have pickleball courts in Jamaica, we have it in Riviera Maya, and we have it in Punta Cana. We are booking groups there already. Our MICE team is handling all of this. Let me know if you have any interested, and we can get you in contact with our MICE team. They can book the spots. There is a charge, a little charge. So depending on how many rooms they have booked, if it's a big group, small group. But I just wanted to show you the pickleball courts. Okay. So continuing with our Riviera Maya properties, some of you already know we have a lot of new experiences, lots of entertainment for families, especially. You know how we have Chic Cabaret for adults? Well, we have Bravo now. This is for families. There's a little charge. They can make reservations at guest services at arrival. It's dinner and dance. So everyone gets up, dances. It's good. It's for the entire family. I've seen it. It is a lot of fun. If they're looking for something more, if they're staying like 10 nights, for example, sometimes people stay for 2 weeks. So they're looking for something more. This is a good option. It's a lot of fun. It's entertaining and interacting. So let me show you a little video on that as well. Most of our dancers and singers are from Chic Cabaret, actually. So as far as continuing with the entertainment, we have bingo party. We have this at it's held at Chic Cabaret buildings, and this is for adults only. Again, more entertainment where people could win little prizes, and they just have a lot of fun doing this. I think I have a video on that as well. And we have the cookie chef. I know most of you love this. It's for everyone. It's for the entire family. We started in Costumers. Now we have it in Riviera Maya as well. It's the little man that makes your food with the projector and your plate. So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I experienced it here in Toronto, actually. And let me show you a video on that too. Again, guests can make reservations with guest services when they arrive. Sorry. Those people in that video, those are our dancers from Chic Cabaret. If you've been to Chic Cabaret a few times, you will recognize them. Okay, so moving on to our adults properties, the TRS resorts. They're all attached to the Grand Palladiums, except the one in Cap Cana in the DR. Chic Cabaret is included for them. There is an admin fee of $55 US. Again, their butler can make reservations for them. It is a must. I think they should definitely see it. You have your butler service, of course, the Helios Ibiza Style Beach Club at the TRS properties, and that's your Chic Cabaret and restaurant. So the TRS Coral is the one in Costa Mujeres, attached to the Grand Palladium. You have beautiful rooms here. There's the loft suites, the swim outs, and all of that. All the tour operators for next year are going to be able to offer all the room categories. I know this year you have to request them with some of them, but next year they'll be able to offer every room category that's available, which is great. TRS Turquesa is in Punta Cana. I love this property. We have a lot of repeats. People have been going there for 15 years or so, so they know their butlers and they keep in contact. They're friends with them. We have the swim outs there. We have a beautiful spa in the Dominican as well. So the TRS Cap Cana is in Cap Cana. This is our boutique style hotel. I love this property. It's by the marina, small beach, but we can take the guests to a bigger beach for the day. We are now allowing guests 16 plus, and we're allowing doggies, little doggies. So if you need any information on that, let me know. But it is a beautiful resort, and you can close it out for a group. Sometimes we do that, wedding group or corporate group. Yeah, it's a lovely property. Okay, so the TRS Yucatan is in Riviera Maya, one of my favorites. This one is very spread out. It's lush. We have rooms on the ground floor with private pools. We have beautiful bungalow rooms and a beautiful infinity pool here. We have a reserved beach area on the Grand Palladium side with the belly beds. Their butler can take them there with the cart. They can stay here if they wanted to, or they have access to the Grand Palladium. So since we are focusing on Riviera Maya, I'm going to show you a little bit more pictures. This is the lake that's around the property. We have some of those bungalows right on the water. It really is a lovely property, yeah. And these are the rooms right on the, this is called the water bungalows. So it is quite nice. There's a little canoe you can take from your room, actually, go on the water there. They are ideal for your honeymooners, for couples, anniversaries. So these are the rooms with the private pools. As you can see, they are gorgeous, very private. Now that all the trees and everything have grown in the TRS Yucatan area, they can have a breakfast served right on the water here. It is a lovely, lovely, these rooms sell very quickly. The beautiful infinity pool that we have there, you can have meals served, drinks served. They have entertainment there during the day. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, so that's all for our properties. Remember, we do have this new email for weddings for any destination. If you have wedding requests for wedding packages, wedding date requests, It's weddings by Palladium at palladiumhotelgroup.com. You can always email us. We will forward your email to our weddings team. We have a new director, new managers, amazing team there right now. So we're here to help you with any of the weddings requests that you have. Please remember that they should book their rooms ASAP because rooms are selling out in the most popular destinations for 2025, and we're booking for 2026 now. For your sports groups, not only Rafa Nadal Tennis Academy, but we do a lot of groups besides tennis, of course. We do basketball, volleyball, we do soccer, we do the new pickleball groups. Remember those. We have our MICE team who can help you with all of that. And again, our MICE team looks after the meetings, incentive groups, corporate. You probably noticed this, the corporate companies are coming back to doing their meetings at destination now. We have a few booked for customers. We have some for Dominican, and they're big groups, like 200 plus, which is great to see. I know during COVID times they had stopped, of course. Now they're going back to the all-inclusives, doing their incentive groups at destination. So these are our emails. Notice I did not talk about our rewards program right now because it's changing. I know some of you already know we're getting many, many emails. Thank you for your patience. Please be patient. Palladium Connect was the rewards program. It's being enhanced and upgraded to Palladium Pro. The amazing part of this is I know we're going through some changes right now. Your rewards are not going to be lost. They're going to be transferred to the new platform. Next week, you are going to get an email from Palladium Pro asking you to register yourself on the new platform. And once you register, your rewards are going to be transferred. You're not going to lose them. And I was saying the best part of this is you do not need to register everything within 90 days of booking anymore. You have up to 30 days after clients check out, which is amazing. Just hang in there tight. So if you can't access Palladium Connect, don't worry. You're going to access the new Palladium Pro. You're going to get an email next week. We're hoping they will send it out to you. I know my colleague Maria, some of you know her now at Palladium Pro. She's been responding to emails, but they are upgrading the system. It's going to work out great once it's all uploaded. It just takes some time. That's what and then you'll be able to access the amazing travel agents rates on your own. You don't have to send emails anymore. What you will be able to do is you'll go into your account. You can see the hotels, what rewards you have, how much the travel agents rates are. We're going to post this on Spoiled Agent site as well. They're going to receive all the updates very soon. I believe by next week. I know our marketing team is working on it. They're going to send it to Spoiled Agent. I know I'm seeing all the hearts. I know you were all going to ask me this, but it's coming. So you'll get the updates on the Spoiled Agent site as well. And that's it from me. Let's hear your questions, my friends.
All right, great job. You actually have blown Zoom up here with all the hearts and the loves about your new program. And when you guys are enhancing your program for agents, like you said, they have to be patient because it's only going to be better for them. So it'll be worth the
Yes,
wait, right, Chad?
absolutely. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. It's going to be much better than what we had.
For sure, for sure. Okay, we have lots of questions here. Hi, Oksana. So when is the new play? Okay, so you talked about the new Palladium site. Okay, perfect, Oksana. That's covered. But she also asked, were all the rooms renovated at the Cantana?
Yes, all the rooms, the regular Cantena section, plus the family selection that we added, all the rooms on the Cantena were fully renovated.
Perfect. Our friend Celine in Montreal is asking, do Palladium have resort credits at all? And if so, how does it work for?
Yes,
Yes,
we do offer resort credits. They're $600 worth per room. Now, these resort credits are they're coupons, they're booklet coupons where the guests can use it at the spa, they can use it at the shop, they can use it towards private dinner by the beach, they can purchase wine. So they're in the amounts of $5, $10, $15, and $20. When you check in, as long as clients have booked at least 4 nights with the tour operator, they will receive this coupon booklet. I call them the resort credits. It's coupons that you can use, 2 words, services at the hotel. They will receive this at check-in at the hotel.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Stephanie's asking, will you be updating the kids club at the Riviera Maya Resort?
Kids clubs, I know there's some things. I just saw an email yesterday. There's going to be some upgrades again in Riviera Maya. I haven't had a chance to look it over, but if there's any updates going on, we are going to advise all the tour operators. They will be sending you all the information if you have any bookings. Kids clubs, the splash park right by the kids club was renovated already. As far as the kids clubs on their own, there might be, I'm not exactly sure, but if there's anything new coming, we will communicate that for sure.
Okay, great. Guys, I see some people putting questions in the chat. As mentioned earlier, please put them into the Q&A box where you lose them up in the chat. And we got quite a few here to take in the Q&A. So, okay, Nora's asking, are you able to book connecting rooms online? For example, through Sabre or WestJet Vacations?
Yes, you can book connecting rooms. They're available through all the tour operators. You have to, clients have to pay 3 adults minimum in order
Okay.
to get the connecting rooms. So if your third passenger is a child, not to worry, you would book as 3 adults. Just make sure you call the tour operator and let them know the age of the third passenger for the air part. As far as the hotel, we don't mind that they're paying an adult rate for the child to get the connecting room. But yes, you can book them online with all the tour operators, and as long as they're paying 3 adults minimum.
Okay, great. Kathy's asking if sometimes the children's and teens are free under 17. So how does it work when booking through a tour operator? So are they just paying the airfare? Is reflected when they actually go onto the tour operator sites? I mean,
it will be reflected on the tour operator sites. So some of the tour operators have limited number of rooms with this promo. It could be 5 rooms, 10 rooms. So if you're not seeing it, I would give them a call. And normally, I mean, you have to book them for the air as well. So when you're booking it on the tour operator site, you have to book all passengers because they have to get their vouchers for the air. I think that's how it works on the tour operator side, but give them a call and they'll be able to tell you exactly how it works with each one,
yeah, usually that's the case, Shab,
right? Yeah.
for sure. Okay, so a couple pickleball questions. I'm just going to encompass them all into one. Kathy's asking how many pickleball courts at each, and also Diane's asking, is a pickleball video available for her to share?
Yes, sure. I can share that with you. Send your BDM an email. We can share that video with you, the pickleball video. Now, as far as the pickleball courts, we have to convert one tennis court becomes 4 pickleball courts. So some destinations, I think Jamaica, we have one, which is like 4 courts, 4 pickleball courts. Punta Cana, we have 8. Riviera Maya, we have 8, where we have more rooms. So that's what it is right now. There's none in Costa Moreras because we can't touch the tennis courts there since they belong to Rafael Nadal.
I get it.
But at least 8 in the big complexes, yeah.
And Diane has a part 2 to her question. For special dining reservations, is it only available when clients arrive?
Yes,
Okay.
unless it's a large group, like 20 plus passengers, we can book that as semi-private, but then there'll be charges. But if there's smaller groups, 10 and under, for any of the guests, we're unable to make reservations in advance. They need room numbers. So once they arrive, they can visit guest services. After they've checked in, there's guest services desk right next to the lobby in the lobby. They can visit them and book their whole week right there, depending on which restaurants are open, and they'll give their room number. Also, we have a Palladium app. They can download the app. They can make reservations for dinners on there. Again, it will have to be after they have checked in because you need room numbers.
That makes total sense. Charlotte's asking, are the 1-bedroom suites available at all properties?
We do have them. Let's see. Let me see. White Sand has a suite, which is like a one bedroom. In Jamaica, we have Jamaica and Lady Hamilton. They do have the suite. That's like a one bedroom. Let me see. Punta Cana, we have connecting rooms. We have some loft suites that connect to a deluxe room and or two juniors that's connect. Wherever you don't see a suite, you'd have to go with a connecting room. We do have them at some of the destinations.
Okay, great. Oksana's asking, are all family selection rooms one king and a sofa bed?
No, some of them have two beds, some of them have one bed. You can request two beds. They all come with sofa beds in the cantenas. Yes, they do. All the family selections, they do have sofa beds.
Okay. A couple questions here. Rashmini's asking, is it possible to get fact sheets for weddings?
Yes, we have new fact sheets. We have new wedding packages. You can send an email to your BDM and we can get that information for you.
And Nadine's asking, do you have training courses for new clients?
New travel agents
Yeah,
or
for them,
yes.
yes.
Oh, for travel
New
agents,
agents.
yes. Training. So on the new agents rewards program, Palladium Pro, as soon as you register yourself, you can do a lot of trainings on there for all of the product. Yeah, or we do webinars. I mean, spoiled agent webinars, they're recorded, you can watch them. Or if you have an office who wants to do a webinar just for them, for sure, we can do that, or we can do in person. Yeah, let your BDM know.
So also just to hook on to what Sheb's saying, make sure you visit the Spoiled Agent supplier page for the Palladium Hotel Group. And again, you just go to spoiledagent.com, get your login. If you don't have a login, you have to have a login. And you just go down to hotels and select the Palladium Hotel Group, and you'll get, again, all the contacts for all the girls. I know they're up here on the screen too. You're going to get all the training opportunities. You're going to have past webinars too, not just what Sheb and I are doing today, but past ones as well. And you're going to get also updates on what's to come with these girls, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Celine's asking, the petite chef, is it per day?
Yes. So every time you would like to go to experience it, you would pay at that time. Yeah.
Okay, great. Lots of great questions here. Monica's asking, are the videos for bingo and petite dinner available for travel advisors?
For sure. Yeah, we can share them with you. Yep.
Great. And you know, Sheb is going to send out a follow-up email, right? To everyone. We're going to share all the names of everyone that joined on today. And Shebby's going to say who the winner was of the 3-night stay at the Cantana Resort and Beach Spa. But also, Shebby, that's a great opportunity for you to share these links for everybody for sure.
For
Look at
sure,
that.
we can do
Look at
that. Yep.
this. They're excited for this
I
win.
know everybody's lost it.
I'm just going to check in on Facebook because there's some questions here and some comments I think it's important to mention. So Jenny OJ is saying she's happy to hear that the rewards program is getting up and running soon and more improved. So perfect. Wendy's asking, is there a charge for the Splashworks?
Splash Parks?
Yes.
No, no charge. No charge at all. All the kids can enjoy it.
Okay, great. Leticia is asking, is dinner and dance experience in all the resorts in the DR, Mexico, and Jamaica?
No, the Bravo is only in Riviera Maya right now. We've started it there, so we're gonna expand, but for now, it's only the dinner and dance for the families. That's the Bravo experience. That's available in Riviera Maya only right now.
And I can say for the adults ones, for the chic cabarets, it's definitely worth it. It was actually one of the
Yes.
highlights for us. We loved that show. It was like Las Vegas style. Like it was so well
Yes,
done.
amazing. They're so professional, they're so experienced. Yeah, I love it too.
You're welcome, Leticia. Okay, so Pamela's asking, are there any mosquito issues at the TRS Yucatan in the overwater suites? So just because,
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
Sometimes at all the resorts, I hear it because we do have the water around the property in Costa Mujeres and in the Yucatan. Certain times of the year when it's really humid, I would say yes. And we do have off at the hotels. If you ask, if you're sitting outdoors, sometimes outdoor restaurants, you can ask them, they do have off, or you can bring your own. It can be, yeah, sometimes there are mosquitoes.
Okay, great. It is what it is, right? It's a fact.
Yes, yes.
So Nicole is a good question. She has some ladies looking to book the Cantana family selection. Is this fine considering they don't have kids with them?
Absolutely. They don't have to have kids as long as they're okay with young kids running around, the noise. They don't have to have kids to stay in the family selection. We have grandparents staying there sometimes because their grandkids are there. Do you have access to the TRS? Sometimes I know the price could be maybe lower in the family selection. As long as you don't mind being around kids, no, adults can just stay there and they don't have to have kids to stay in the family selections.
Okay. Maybe you mentioned it and some people just cop on a little bit later, but Tammy's asking for the colonial section. Did you mention if there are any renovations happening there?
Okay, that's a good question. It's been on and off. So we were going to do renovations. It was canceled. It was back on. Now it's canceled again. So no upcoming renovations for the colonial rooms as of now. It can change. I mean, they do make decisions based on a lot of different things. Sometimes they just concentrate. They said they're going to concentrate on the Cantana side right now, and they're doing renovations in other properties like in Punta Cana. So right now, there is no renovation scheduled for the colonial rooms, but that can change at any time. Again, we will communicate all of this with the tour operators.
Okay, great. Sandy's asking, is there somewhere with the list of resorts for the wheelchair bathroom that has the wheelchair accessible for bathrooms?
Yeah, good question. We do have wheelchair accessible rooms at all the resorts. It's not in writing anywhere, unfortunately, but your BDMs have this information. They can tell you which room category to book. Now, the thing is, it's not guaranteed by the hotel. What you would do is, due to liability reasons, they cannot come back saying, yes, it's confirmed. Unfortunately, you would request the wheelchair accessible room, send us an email. Once you make the reservation, let us know the guest's name and date of travel and which destination. We will send a message to the hotel. Front desk will make a note. They will, of course, be given priority for a wheelchair accessible room. They are fully accessible with the lower sink, walk-in shower, and all of that. We will send a message to the hotel. They'll make a note. We've never had any issues where a person that needs a wheelchair accessible room did not receive it. But unfortunately, we can't have it in writing from the hotel saying it's confirmed. All the resorts are fully accessible. They have ramps everywhere, and we do have wheelchair accessible rooms at all the resorts.
Great. Great answer. Rashmi's asking, any FAMs for Western Canada agents?
Of course, we have FAMs. We will have more. Let your BDM know that you're interested in joining one of our FAMs. We will put you on the list as soon as we have one. We don't have one right now. I have one for Jamaica next month, but that's already full. But we're gonna do Vallarta. We will do Punta Cana. We normally do a destination once a year. So we will have them. Let us know that you're interested in joining a FAM, and we will make sure to let you know as soon as we have dates and all of that.
Okay, great. Pamela's asking, do they pay tax on the coupon book activities that they do when they book?
No, they're just coupons like $5, $10, $15. Let's say you have a treatment at the spa that is $100. You would give them a coupon for $10 or $20 towards that. There's no additional tax on that.
Okay. Samantha's asking, are the Palladium resorts still great for people with food allergies like celiac, etc.?
Yes, absolutely. We have the good food allergy program in place. All the staff are trained. What you would do is if you have someone traveling with food allergies, remind them to visit guest services. They will obtain a card that shows their allergies. And every time they go to a restaurant, they can show this card and the staff will take care of them. They will, if they have to, they'll make special meals for them. They can tell them what they can eat. And at the a la cartes, we do have special menus as well. that they can have. But yes, we do have a good food allergy program. Again, please remind your guests they have to watch out for themselves. They should always ask, not assume that our staff knows what kind of allergies. They have to show the card, but please have them ask, is there, sometimes we have guests with lots of allergies. It could be the oil, the type of oil that's used. So they should always ask what's in it, and then our staff will be able to assist them. Yeah.
Absolutely fair. Mariana's asking, so encompassing with food, do you have any halal options?
Unfortunately not. We don't have the halal options at the hotels. Kosher or halal is not available, unfortunately.
Okay, and you did talk about the wedding fact sheets again. So how would they access them? They have to go through the BDM, is that correct?
Yes, you can send us an email and we can send you, we can get you all the packages. We have a website as well, Palladium Weddings website. You can see all the packages there. There's a little information, all the venues, the pictures, everything is on there. But to book the date, please send an email to our weddings email, and they will be able to send you the exact date of availability. But you can send us an email if you need any information on any of the weddings. We can get that for you for sure.
Okay, Pamela, that answers your question. All the BDM contacts, Pamela, are right up on the screen, but I'm also going to put the spoiled agent supplier page for the Palladium in there too, because all the girls' info is there too, if you wish. So it's in the chat on Facebook. It's on the chat here in Zoom, so you guys are fully covered. Okay, Angela's asking, do you guys spray for mosquitoes for the properties?
We did. I remember seeing it in Costa Mujeres. They would do this at like 5, 6 in the afternoon. They sprayed them, but I haven't heard that recently. So I don't know if we still do. I'll have to check on that because I know some people don't like that. They don't like this the air to be full of this spray. So we used to, but I'm not sure if we still do. I'll have to check on that.
Okay, LV's saying they do spray. She was there in July.
Okay, perfect. Good to know.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Just the contacts are up on the screen, guys, just in case if anyone's looking for them. And again, they're also on Spoiled Agent. Just so in case anyone can see right there. Okay, let's see what else here we have. Okay. All right. So do you have, okay, Carolyn's asking, do you still have space for the Jamaica fam?
It was a very small one, actually. Just like 6 travel agents. They approached me, they wanted to go, so I'm taking them, but unfortunately, I don't. But we will do others. I know Jamaica's been very, very popular, and Jamaica Tourism Board usually has FAMs too. Check with them, and but yeah, let us know if you're still interested. We will add you for sure next time.
Okay. Okay, so just to answer everyone's question, this is a Canadian, right here, a Canadian webinar. So we also have a US page that also has a contacts for the US as well. Just to answer Pamela your question. So this is for Canada, you're absolutely right. But if you go to spoiledagent.com and you log in as if you're in the US, all the US contacts are there as well. Okay. All right. So Stephanie's asking, I know you touched on it, but sometimes it's hard to get the a la carte restaurants, things like that, because it's busier times, right? Of course, it's March break and things. So they cannot be pre-booked in advance. Everything has to be done once you have a room number, correct?
Yes. We haven't had issues. I haven't heard of anything lately where they couldn't get the restaurants. I know Christmas time is very difficult, like you said, March break too, sometimes. But now we have a new system in place recently at all the resorts. So once you arrive, we will know which restaurants are open that week. You're able to book for the whole week and just be flexible with the times a little bit. I know a lot of people want to get into the a la cartes. They're amazing. But there's no limit, so you can book an a la carte for every night if you wish. So the times you just have to be a little bit flexible, but yeah, you have to do it there. Unfortunately, you need room numbers to book the restaurants.
Okay, great. And you're right, everyone wants to go. So just when you get there and you get room, take a few minutes, put your week, set it up for the week, and then you're all in and you get to experience everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful. Well, you know what, Chevy, I checked in on Facebook. I've checked in on here. You've done a great job answering A lot of questions. You're welcome, Candace. Thank you for everything. And don't forget, there's one lucky spoiled agent. If you hear from Sheb next week, we're going to give you some time,
Yeah.
not today. Next week, and you have an email saying that you are the winner of the Grand Palladium Cantana Resort and Spa, then
Yes.
don't forget who your friends are. Just kidding. Debbie may
Right.
want to know.
Yeah, for
Wonderful.
sure.
Everyone saying thanks for the update. Listen, we want to thank you all for joining us on Zoom, on Facebook, and our dear friend Chev. We love you. We love working with you, all of you ladies at the Palladium Hotel Group. And from all of us
Thank
at Spoiled Agent, thank you for joining us over your lunch. We appreciate your time on this Friday and Chevy adding sunshine to a day like today. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. We really appreciate your support, and we hang in there about the rewards program. It's all going to be in place soon. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you so much, Spoiled Agent. I love doing this with you guys.
We love you
Have
too.
a
And thank,
wonderful weekend, everyone.
yeah, happy weekend. And thanks everybody. Thanks, Chev.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.